Hello guys, it's only me, Domo Troubles. If you're enjoying this post so far that I've uploaded, please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Help your boy out. It's free of course. Hit that subscribe. Let's get back into it.
Welcome back guys. You know where I am. I'm at the woods. I love it here. Just having an afternoon stroll. Freshen up. Get the steps in. I didn't bring my watch today, but I'm hoping that my phone will track it. My activity. It is not cold at all today. It's 16, 17 degrees. It's lovely. It's just got to be the hottest bloody October that I've ever known. November, sorry. Hottest November that I've ever known. Anyway, we're not stopping a lot today because I'm getting good on this trail. Well, not good, but I'm starting to learn my way around the trail a little bit. So we're going to skip to where we finished last time, where I cut off early because of the light. I've not come in any earlier again today either. Just a lady over there walking a dog. Got me coffee. Should take about an hour to do the walk properly. That's the dragon we was at last time. I want to go and have a reread of this World War II bunker. It was a bit awkward last time I was here because there was people like right next to me and behind me that wanted to read it as well. Before we go any further. I know it's a dog bin, but there's no normal bins here and I'm not throwing it in the woods. So at least I've done the reasonable thing and put it in a bin. But yeah, look at this. This is absolutely fantastic. I've got my I've got my charger today and my Insta360 X4. So if this dies, we can swap over to the Insta360. Does anyone else do this? Go out and just have a walk in the local forest and woods? I mean, I used to do it as a kid. Like, and we used to build dens and stuff. And obviously growing up, we stop all of that. But I've just found that love has just been out walking. Well, I've always loved walking. But not like this. I'm loving it. Getting a bit warm now. Can't remember whether it was this way. I think this is the long way. I don't mind. I don't mind. There's a blue tip there. Blue tip bird. Oh, there it is, look, it's eating. Probably can't see it because it's gone. So what I found was a World War II plaque. A World War II plaque that said that it was a World War II camp. It weren't an actual camp where it was actually labelled and designed to be a camp. It was just where soldiers had relaxed in the forest and the woods, and it was close to where their base was, so they didn't have to run that far to do their resupplies. So they'd use this woods as like a halfway point, which I found interesting. We've got the A2 up there. And there's part of the old railway here. If you go back to my other video of the walkthrough here, I'll go into depth and explain and put a clip up of why historians and geologists done a LiDAR scan through here, and they uncovered a lot of history. One of the pieces of history that they found was this thing right here. I'll show you. Right here you'll see a steel beam, and this is from World War II. And the soldiers had a railway system because they was exporting clay from the ravines, and they built a railway with sleepers, which you can probably see just there. That's a sleeper, that's an old railway track, and they built a railway to obviously transport the goods a lot easier. And just up here, right up here, well, this is where I found the plaque, so we're going to have a good look at this, read what it means and what it says. Trees are going bare now, they're losing their autumn leaves. Welcome to RAF Camp number 2, one of 5 built to serve RAF Gravesend Airfield in World War II. In contrast to the quiet park of the present day, in the 1940s this was the front line in the Battle of Britain. German fighters and bombers passed daily overhead and bombed and strafed the airfield. Gravesend and London, the area looks like anti-aircraft batteries targeted the German planes. Our camp was one of this series housing RAF personnel, away from the airfield, under the natural camouflage of the woods. Yeah, you can see why. Densely populated with trees, foliage everywhere, perfect place to camp out and hide. And then the remains of the camp within the park consist of 2 air raid shelters. These shelters were built to protect RAF servicemen from both German bombs and red-hot shrapnel raining down on them. Archaeologists have found hundreds of bits of shrapnel across the park, mostly pieces of an anti-aircraft shell fired at enemy aircraft and primed to explode at set altitudes. There was an anti-aircraft battery at Cobham, as well as a series of roving trucks mounted guns. So that's a piece of shrapnel that they found, 3 centimetres, like they've used a ruler to show you the scale. We found a toy car, biscuit tin. There were 7 lives in a lavatory blocks, but temporary accommodation for airfield. Other ranks, some of the officers were billeted at the Cobham Hall. The Shorne Woods Archaeology Group have been investigating the RAF camp site since 2007. Part of this work has seen bunkers restored with back grills added. Please respect the sensitive archaeology and the biodiversity of the suite. For more information, read about memories, head to shornewoodsarchaeology.co.uk. There you have it. I've just had a guy fly past on a scooter. I don't know if you can see him there. But yeah, that is pretty cool. And I take it that this is a bunker, maybe? It must be, or an air raid shelter or something. Let's have a look. Obviously bats live in here now, and it isn't safe for humans to go down there. There's a big sign on it saying keep out. Let's go and have a look at this. So this would be, and take it, an air raid shelter. I don't have a light on this, but let's try extend you on the pole. See if you can see in there. Tell me what you see, guys. Right. There you have it. So that was an air raiding shelter by the looks of it. Let me put you back on charge. Size of this tree, mate. Just get a bit of comparison with that. Look at that. Crikey, mate. Hollowed out trees, maybe where wildlife will be staying. Look at that tree, twist and turn. Gonna go downhill now. Just gotta take it slow. See, I've got an old pair of trainers on today, old pair of shorts. Not that I'm bothered about getting dirty. That's what I've come out for. Not to get dirty, but to have a walk. Wild berries. Mistletoe, is it? I don't know. Yeah. A Christmas tree, isn't it? I think that's what resembles Christmas. We put them on our tree, I think. Do we? And my mum used to in the 90s. see they're planting more trees here now. Maybe they had to chop down the old trees here to make way for new. We have to remember we're getting later and later into the year, so the light is going to be going soon. Again, I don't get down here early enough, but yeah, is where it is. What time sunset? Oh wow. There you can see it's 4:10 and the time now is 3:30, so we've got 40 minutes. Oh, I wouldn't like to drop in that. Thick sludge. I'm going to come down this way. Cross path there. I done the Explorer Trail last time, didn't I? I don't know. Track my outdoor walk. I can hear a helicopter in the background. Hopefully it's not someone lost. Why does this look like we're going so far off track? Cycle route? Horse and cycle? Oh, yeah. How about that? I took the wrong turning. I'm on the horse and cycle route. I need to go back onto the Explorer Trail. Obviously that's not going to be suitable for walking down, is it? Not when I've got 40 minutes to find my way back. What is this? I wonder if this is a shortcut. Do I trust it? Shall we see what's down here? So I'm not saying much, but there's not really much to talk about when you're just absorbing the nature. We've seen them before. What's this here? Cardick Hill. Okay, it's quite high. We are not going to be defeated, bench. We are going to get there. Oh, I'm so unfit, but I'm doing more than what most run it. Gosh, I'm whacked. What a view though. See what that sign says. What's the time? Half an hour. Okay, I think we should start walking back. So I think it's going to be out of light in a minute. Pretty cool. Sweet. What a view. My glasses are fogging up and everything, mate. Look at this. Just before I go back down, just gonna have a look. Beautiful. Sorry guys, I don't know what happened there. At least it's easier going down than it is coming up, you know. The dog was running away. I was like, stop, I don't want you to get muddy paws on me, but I'll give you a cuddle. Nightfall's closing now. We need to be a bit proactive on the walk.
Hello guys, it's me, Domo Travels. If you're
park
enjoying
closes
this
at
post
6,
so far that I've uploaded,
so I'm not
please
bothered
don't
about that.
forget to
The
like,
only thing I am
comment,
bothered
share
about
and
is
subscribe.
making sure
Help
that
your boy out.
obviously
It's
I
free, of
find my
course.
route back,
Hit
because I've
that
never been to this park before it gets
subscribe.
absolutely pitch black. Again, I don't have a torch on me. Just appreciate how steep this is. The camera don't do it no justice. Oh. Always lock your gate and leave them as you found them. Oh. I'm gonna have to dry my glasses and put them on because I can't see toffee. It makes me dizzy when I don't wear them. Everything's blurry. I'm gonna call that the Holy Circle. That's Holy Circle, and that is tree number 12. Million. Okay. This is the way to start heading back. Let's have a look. So, apparently each circle represents a year of its life. Let's count how many circles are here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31 years old roughly, that tree. 31 years old. So, I'm 30, that's 31, it's a year older than me. And it looks in good nick still. I know it's chopped down, but the tree looks in good nick. 30 years old, and that's that small. So then when you get to a tree of this size, for example, how many years is that? Crazy. Anyway, sorry guys, I had to go for a little Jimmy Riddle. Busted. Yeah, so now you can imagine that many circles on the tree, and they average around 1 circle a year. I don't know actually, is it every 10 years? I'm sure it's every year. Let's ask ChatGPT. Hey, you there? Who? What? Start again. Hello, ChatGPT, you there?
Hello, how can I assist you today?
Just cut me off. I'm sure it's every year. Why ain't it working? That's going to bug me. Let's get him back on. Been letting me down a lot lately, Mr. ChatGPT, ain't you, boy?
Well, hello there. Absolutely here and ready to chat. Always a pleasure to hear from you.
Nice to hear from you too, mate. Just a quick one. You know when you cut a tree down and you see the circles in the middle of it? Does each circle represent 1 year or 10 years of life?
Sure thing. Each of those rings typically represents 1 year of the tree's life. So you can basically count the rings to figure out how old the tree is.
That tree was 31 years old. If that tree's a year older than me, roughly, create a windshield. I'd have that as my stag point or sentry point. We've got a good observation of the opening here. I'm gonna have a trip mine down here. Oh, advanced one to be recognised. Who goes there? Oh, password. Suck your... Oh, that's not you. Yeah, mate. We're back on track now, guys. Yeah, exit to Brewers Road. I told ya. And that's where we just come from, but I just took the shortcut. I didn't go all the way around. Anyway, it's peace, innit? What is that? Hold on, I want to see what this is. Oh, it's a pumpkin. Someone smashed a pumpkin. I thought it was like a mushroom or something. Oh, it's not, it's smashed a pumpkin in the woods. Almost.
Hello guys, it's Sunny me, Domo Travels. If you're enjoying this
that's where I put my cup of coffee. How much is it today, do you reckon, that we've done? Well, last time we done 45 minutes and we walked 2 miles. We've been walking here now for about an hour and a half. An hour and a half. So I'd say 2.5 miles, 3 miles. I didn't bring my watch today, so that's good. Don't know how far I've walked or how many steps I've done, anything. And I just looked on my phone and it don't really say anything about your steps tracker. It should do, because it's an iPhone. Unless I've got my watch on, it don't work, I don't think. I don't know. Or is it health? Okay, it is tracking. It's on health, I didn't know that. Oh, I don't think I've been this way before. So over the last 26 weeks I've done 1.6 miles of walking per day. All here. Oh, I didn't know that. No. Yeah, funny games, isn't it? Anyway, this is us for Shorne Woods vlog. If you like, then make sure you do like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good stuff, all the good jazz. When I get to the van, I'll probably break it down, my steps and everything. So I'll catch you then. Peace.